Hey, good morning or good evening to you. We have good news for Guan Heng or Guan Heng. Guanheng. I don't know how to pronounce the name correctly, but we do have good news for Guan Heng, and the good news is that he's not going to get deported, right? He's not getting deported. So that's the good news. The bad news is we're going to have to wait until January. The court case will get reassessed in January. So the court didn't order his immediate deportation, which is a good thing, obviously. Apparently, a lawyer there wanted to deport Guan Heng to Uganda. They thought that that would be a good idea. That's a terrible idea. That is a terrible idea on so many different levels. So I'm glad that that did not happen. So yeah, I do want to go over some things. We have supporters for Guan Heng that were actually out there on December 15 when the court case happened. He had supporters out there actually at the ICE detention center. So check this out. There were people protesting for Guan Heng out there in front of the ICE detention center. Very, very, very good. You love to see support like that, right? You love to see support like that. That's really good. I did get a lot of comments on the video. We'll go over that in a bit, but this is another like live stream that I want to just put up because this person was out there during the same day from the video you just saw. And it's a good thing, man. I don't understand why some people just do not want Guan Heng to have protected asylum status. He should. He shouldn't even be in a ICE detention center right now. He should not be in there at all. I think it's bullshit that he's in there because he applied for asylum status in 2021 when he came over here to America, and he's been waiting for an answer if he is accepted, if he will be an accepted asylum seeker or not. And I looked up earlier how many people have received protected asylum status in 2025, right? And nobody has received asylum status in America in 2025, and all the applications are just on hold. They're not getting accepted or rejected. They're just on hold. Which is it's interesting, right? Very interesting. This is the video that he took in China, Xinjiang, China. Let me see. Am I blocking the subtitles though? I can just do this. There we go. But I am gonna put a change.org link in the description. So if you have not, you can go ahead, go to this link and sign the petition, okay? Go right here. I'm gonna put this in the chat too. 499 signatures. Someone is gonna be the 500 during this stream, I guarantee it. One update. Let's read this update. Yeah, see, DHS plans to deport Guan Heng to Uganda. This is 1 day ago, but it's not going to happen. This is not going to happen. I have a source that says the the case will get reassessed in January. That is what's going to happen. He is not going to get deported to Uganda. That would be a very bad thing, though. So that's not going to happen. Let me put this in the description real quick for you guys. One sec. Where is this at? Okay, I'll just put it in the chat. Probably easier if it's in the chat. Petition. So in the chat is a change .org, a petition link that you can go and sign. One more signature and we'll have 500. So that's very nice. Very, very, very nice. I did make a video. It got a decent amount of views. It was like a off the cuff video, 0 edits, just a straight. I hit record and uploaded it like that. 13 minutes of just pure unedited raw footage going over what happened. I uploaded it like that. It got a decent amount of views, got some good likes. There are a lot of bots though. There are so many damn China bots. And it's pretty crazy. Asylum is essentially bullshit. In 2025, asylum is essentially bullshit because there have been, from what I have found, there have been 0 accepted asylum applications, 0 accepted and 0 rejected. Everyone that is here, right? Because obviously we know ICE is deporting everybody, but everyone is here that has a legitimate case for asylum, like Guan Heng. They're just stuck in limbo, right? So, and there are some comments that are just, people can have their own opinions and stuff like that. Like, but whenever people deny these concentration camps, or when people deny the concentration camps or the re-education camps, whatever you want to call it, when people deny this, it's not a good thing. Yeah, they don't understand like the disrespect that it brings to even themselves, in my opinion, when they deny things like that. Why should I care if even the Muslims worldwide don't? They should first and foremost be the first line of support rather than protesting Israel. They also don't care about Muslim actions in Sudan, Nigeria, etc. So who cares at this point? What do people say to this? If there is human oppression to, if there is oppression to a human, doesn't matter who it is. You should talk about it and deny that oppression. Yeah, exactly. If he came into the country illegally, he should be deported. But see, when there are comments like this one here, like, well, it's you can just tell what side of the aisle this person is on, right? Because it's ridiculous. He's here illegally in technical terms, yes. But how is he supposed to get protected asylum status if he's not here illegally? You get what I'm saying? Like what are you talking about, dude? Yeah. And the interesting thing about the people who haven't who argue that, oh, the buildings were empty and there was no one there, nothing was actually happening. You can just see in the videos that the buildings, they were empty, man. See, the thing is though, if they just did a little bit of research, even in and if I bet you they haven't even seen. Okay, well, if they're saying that the buildings are empty, they may have been empty, but it's most likely they're empty because China had gotten caught already, right? That's the whole point. The whole point is that when this article came out, look, this BuzzFeed article came out. This article came out in 2020. Or was it 2019? I don't know. Is there a date around here? 2020, right? Can you guys see this? Yeah. December 3rd, 2020. So this BuzzFeed article is the whole beginning of this video. This BuzzFeed article came out before Guan Heng went to go and film the buildings. So when this article, when these camps got exposed, China was like, "Ah, shit, we're caught. We have to, like disband the operation, send everyone back home and do their so that it doesn't look bad." But still, even in the video he recorded, in some of the, like right here in this spot right here, you can see there's like the concentration camp is still in operation. There's someone. Is it right here? Yeah, I think it's right here. Like, look, there's someone in there right there. Boom. And I don't want to hear nothing like, oh, it's just it could have been, hey Anna, it could have been like a prison. No, this isn't the early 1900s. Prison, there you don't have watch guards like this at prisons anymore. So, yeah, like that argument that it's a prison is weak. The buildings, yeah, they might have been empty, but it's because they were caught. You can see October 5th is when this video was uploaded. I think I don't know if he was already in America, but October 5th, 2021. He came out to Xinjiang to film because this article. It's not like Guan Heng was the person to expose China. No, this BuzzFeed article had people talking and wondering. So in the beginning of this video, he's like, I read this BuzzFeed article. See? He's like, it's the same article, you see? So he read this article and then he's like, I live in China. I can just go and see for myself. Why not? So he did. So he went and he filmed everything. He in the article they pinpoint locations too, right? So he went, he filmed these buildings, and he uploaded this video. When he uploaded this video, sure, let's say the buildings were empty and there was nothing. So why did the government raid his family's home? Why were they looking for him? It's just buildings, right? What if I went to like an abandoned building and here in America and I filmed it and I was just like, oh shit, there's slavery happening in this building right here. But there actually wasn't. Why would the government come after me? Because I'm talking about them? Well, that's the Chinese government for you, right? Because he made a video exposing it and it's real, they're going to come after him, right? So I think January 17, I'd be scared too. But I do want to preface this though. I do want to say I think China is a very, very interesting country. I love the Chinese people. I feel like The Chinese people should accept me, maybe show me the culture one day. You know, I'm not making this video for any hate. I'm not making this, or I'm not streaming and talking about this for any hate. I don't hate any Chinese people. Uh, like I said, I think the country is interesting. I hope Chinese people can accept me, and you know, maybe I can learn Mandarin one day. If I can go and experience the culture, hopefully they will accept me that way. I'm not creating this or talking about this for no other reason than to make sure that Guan Heng is granted asylum here in America, and he stays. That is what I want, and that is why I'm doing this stream. So, yeah. Let me see if I had more links pulled up. Let me see. Let me go and view these real quick. Is there maybe there's okay? There's this tweet from House Foreign Affairs Committee Dems. The detention and forced labor of Uyghurs is among the most egregious human rights abuse of our time. The U.S. should be protecting Guan Heng for his bravery in exposing China's genocide, not deporting and exposing him to PRC retaliation. This is not what America stands for, 100%. And like that post is 100% true because all I got to do is pull this up right here. There's a law. We made a law because of what was happening to the Uyghur people in China. And it's called the Uyghur Forced Labor Prevention Act. It is a U.S. law from 2021 that bans the import of goods made in China's Xinjiang region. Slaves made these products, and China was trying to sell those items to us here in America. So we would have been like complicit in a way for if we spent our dollars on these items that the Uyghurs made, we were sort of complicit and helping the, how would you say it, the slavery of the Uyghur people. So listen, big shouts out to Guan Heng for going out for filming, but we need to get more signatures on this and make sure that he stays, because like I said in the video that I made, if he gets deported back to China, GG. It's over. They will just torture him, lock him up forever, and then he'll be gone. We'll never see Guan Heng ever again. I just don't understand how it's been since August. This guy's been locked up in ICE detention center. Since he's been locked up in there since August, and he's probably like one of the most or he's a human rights activist, and he's locked up in ICE. I don't get it. I really don't. If anyone deserves asylum status, it's this guy. So I did what I could. I think January 17th is the next court date for Guan Heng. So he's going to spend his Christmas holidays in a nice detention center. But at least he gets to stay here in America, and he's not getting deported to Uganda or China, right? Like, that's the good out of what happened at the court on December 15th. So, listen, if you signed the petition, if you prayed, it worked in some ways. It really did, because he didn't get deported. If he gets deported from America, if he goes anywhere, maybe he'll be safe in Taiwan. What do you all think? I don't know. But if he gets deported to Taiwan, he's most likely gonna be safe. If he gets deported to Uganda, he's not safe. If they deport him back to China, he's definitely gonna die. So, but you know, I think he's been doing good because I read that here in America, he was a Uber driver, right? Or a DoorDash driver. But he was doing it. He was making. He got here. Guan Heng made it here in America in 2021, and he's been sustaining ever since. I don't know if he's gotten help from the government. Maybe. I mean, he deserves it. I will vouch for this guy. I mean, anyone who speaks out against oppression like that deserves help if they need it, right? We don't want to like hooray slavery and shit like that. We want to speak out against it. That's what it means to be an American, okay? You see something that pisses you off, you talk about it, especially if it's something messed up like slavery. You talk about it. You use your voice. And yeah, that's how you do it. You use your voice. When did I wake up? This morning. Right now, for me, it's 6 p.m. I woke up this morning, 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning. But this guy deserves to be an American. That's it. That's what it means to be an American. You speak out against shit like what he did, like exactly what he did. You speak out against it because you want people to know what's happening and you want to do the right thing because you feel it. You feel like this is the right thing, so you talk about it, you show it, and you speak out against it. That's what it means to be an American. This guy deserves asylum status, okay? I hope, and I pray. I signed the petition too. I hope he does get it, man. I really do. And I know I'm just rambling on and on and on, but listen. Like I just said, you use your voice in America. And what it means to be an American is you use your voice and you speak for what you want to happen. That's like your biggest power is to use your voice, right? And that's what I'm doing. I'm showing my support for this guy because I feel that he did the right thing, and I feel the right thing is for him not to get deported. The right thing would be for him to receive protected asylum status here in America. So that's what we're doing. I am hoping and praying that he does get it, man. I'll be very upset if we deport him. I'd be upset. Okay. Merry Christmas, you. Jacob, in the past, you called Americans protesting Antifa, even though sometimes weren't. But now you're promoting protesting? Well, when we're watching, you need to give me a little bit of good faith. Listen to what I'm saying right now, okay? Yeah, I may have referred to some of the people that were protesting. I mean, if they were protesting, then they're protesters. If I said that they're Antifa, then they're most likely Antifa, right? I'm not. Give me some good faith. You got to give me some good faith here, okay? Because whenever we have protesting streams up, it's not just like, oh, one stream or two streams. It's like we have like 8 or 9 streams on. Sometimes there are crazy shit, crazy moments in the protest streams. And listen, sometimes it is Antifa, but most of the time it is protesting. You can protest. Nobody is saying you can't protest. That would be silly. It would be silly to call all protesters Antifa. Trust me. I'm not that guy. I don't do that. I don't I don't want to just label everybody that uses their voice to protest, or just to go out there and protest. I don't want to use my voice and say, "Oh yeah, that all those people out there, that's just all Antifa." No. I don't do that. Well, look, I'm not going to get into all of that. Like, I don't even use that word woke. So you could just be baiting. You're just baiting at this point. But listen, if you have like doubts in what I believe in, just watch the streams. You'll see who I am if you just watch the streams, right? But listen, I'm gonna end this one right now because this live stream was solely for Guan Heng only. I'm not even supposed to like I guess we could talk about protests and stuff like that, but yeah, this live stream was only for Guan Heng, okay? And how we let me refresh this. This is at 500. Boom, 500. Let's go. 500 signatures. That's good. So yeah, this live stream was mainly for my support. It's to show my support and to spread awareness for Guan Heng, okay? I think I'm gonna be streaming more often again, like how we used to. Maybe I'll start one later tonight when Trump speaks. I'm not sure, but I do want to stream more often. I miss you guys in the chat. Let's talk about getting really fucked up. Jacob, do you take drugs? Buddy, I am the most sober person you will ever meet. I don't do any drugs anymore. Nah, but I'm sober. I am 100% sober, dude. I don't smoke, I don't drink, water. I mean, come on, man. You really think I can be this buff and do drugs? No. Maybe if I was on testosterone, but no, not even that. I'm all natty. Okay, for real. This live stream, once again, one more time, and then I'm gonna end it. Maybe I'll go live again later with something else. But Guan Heng, Guanheng. This live stream, is for him. Okay. On December 15th, we got a retrial notice on December 15th that his protected asylum status case will be reassessed in January 17th. That is the update. Go sign this petition to show your support for this guy. He did a very good thing for humanity, for the Uyghur people in China. He did a very good thing by going out there and filming in Xinjiang, China. So go show your support. Go sign this petition. I put the link in chat. There's a link in the description. And yeah, Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, you, and DHU. Listen, I will be back, okay, guys? You'll see me again very soon, I promise. Let's get these streams and let's do it some more. See you guys.